Hey there, it's Laura the Liquidation Lady. I'll be doing a little something different today, but before I start, I want to ask you to leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and make a comment so I know how I'm doing. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about my hair. I took a nap. I got up at 3:30 this morning, so I took a short nap and messed up my hair. I apologize for that. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. So I got a electronics palette about maybe a couple weeks ago, and I was going to show it to you really fast so that you could see what it looked like. It came in a Gaylord box, so therefore I had to take it out and put it in IKEA bags because that's actually the easiest way for me to take care of it. So this is the palette that I got. Just focus right there. And I'm not going to show you everything because it was about 200 items. However, the very first few items on here, I got a men's Bulova watch that was $300 and it was in perfect condition. I'm sorry, I have to hydrate. And I received a Bio Iconic 10 times Pro Styling iron, brand new, and that was $230. These things are just already they're put in my garage. So, and a Graco True Coat paint sprayer that was like brand new for $229. I paid a total with tax and buyer's premiums 800 and I think $16. So it was probably the most I've ever spent on one palette before. Um, I got several deadbolt locks. I'm not sure which one is the one that's is $200 because I got so many of them, but I had one that was just one piece and two pieces and nothing else to go with it, no key, no nothing. So to me, that's just, I could probably sell it for parts. Maybe I will, but right now I have a lot going on. And then I had women's climbing shoes, but they're tiny. They're like, they look like children's size. Those were $200. So those are be going up on my Macari and my OfferUp. I'm really embarrassed about my hair, and I'm really sorry. um, and whatever else I could put it on. And then I got the Netgear Nighthawk Wi-Fi router for $156, and an evaporate fan motor for a refrigerator for $144, which I don't know what to do with that. So anyway, I also got a couple Rachel Pally women's shirts. Those were over $100 a piece, and the HTC Vive base station that was over 100. So those things alone, I sold the watch for 200, and that takes care of a large chunk of it. And the the shoes, I'll get those posted, and I'll ask for $100 because they look like maybe they were worn once, at the most once. And the Rachel Pally dresses, or their tops actually, I'll post those as well. So hopefully those will bring at least $50 a piece. So we're, like over halfway there. There we go. Okay, so I have all this in IKEA bags, and it's not everything. It's just 3 bags of stuff that I wanted to show you because I needed to make a video, and I wanted to show you what you get in an electronics palette. Now, mind you, it was, as you know, I already showed you, it's manifested, so I knew what was coming, so I knew what to expect, so it was no surprise. But all the items that are on there are good items. So there's a Schumacher power car charger, and a power inverter. So those are good items. I have no problem with that, even if it's not electronics per se. Um, There was some speakers in there that looked brand new for the car, and the person said they didn't do anything. So I'll sell them as is, make $50 or something, and people could still use the speakers even if the insides don't work. But a lot of people already know how to work on those things. So, all right, well, so here's some of the items that I got, and I'm going to show you. These are good items. So this is Contigo water bottles. Oh, I hope they close. If they don't close, they're no good. But they still have the plastic on them and everything. So those all sell for $10. This item did not come in that pallet, but oh yeah, wait, yes, this did come in that pallet. It's a pressure cooker, and I've already seen all these items, but I wanted to show them to you. And I do believe that this has been used maybe once, but it's fairly expensive, so I will sell this for $25. And most of this stuff will be going into a consignment sale that's coming up here in Las Vegas. On September 17, officially opens to the public. It's called astheygrowsale.com, and you can also find them on Facebook as They Grow Sale or As They Grow. And I have most of my items there. I'll be probably consigning about $20,000 retail my price, not MSRP. So I'll come out with a healthy check from that. That's why I like to build it up right before the sale. So next thing, brand new carbon monoxide detector, and I'm going to scan that for you very quickly because they do actually don't have the barcode covered. So that's $20, so I can sell that for $10 at the consignment sale. Probably gonna run out of room over here. And this is an over-the-door traction set. Boy, have I been wanting to try this. I have so many problems with my cervical spine. So that one, I don't believe that there was a UPC code. Now, if you're a reseller and you buy pallets like this, I learned from another reseller, which is the Family Flips, that if the UPC code is underneath here, use either a hairdryer, or I have a hot gun, which you can get at any craft store. I use it for making like tumblers, when you decorate the tumblers, to dry it out or whatever. So they work really well to take these tags off, and you could scan the barcode underneath it. So I'm not going to do it on the camera here because it takes too long. So I'll probably maybe $10 for that. It's not something that you see all the time. Now, I don't have this particular one, but I have the Battery Daddy, and I love my Battery Daddy. And this is a different brand of it. It's a battery organizer with a battery tester up here. And I know I paid, I think, $20 for the Battery Daddy, so I'll sell this one for $10. It's brand new. Probably gonna run out of room. This is, now, I don't think that I will sell this because I believe in humane treatment of animals. And this appears to be a shock collar that goes to a under the ground cat fence. And I'm not putting anything like that on an animal at all, ever. So I won't sell it. And in order for it to never touch an animal's neck, I would just throw it away. I will not donate it, not give it away, nothing. I can't imagine having those two prongs stuck in my neck or in my dog's neck. So that is a goner for me. Everybody's different. You could feel the same, whatever way you want to feel. Next thing is, this is like a stylus for your computer. It's a pencil. And I don't know. I don't think it's a like a electric pencil, because I don't see any way to charge it. So unless I'm wrong, I'm trying to see what these little things that are in here are. I'm not sure if this might go with it or not. I don't know what the purpose would be, but that's a pencil for your phone or your tablet, whatever. Anything that's touch screen. $5. I'll say. I could be looking it up on the manifest, but I don't want to make it last too long. Here's some professional hair clippers. I did look in it. It looks to be, maybe it might have been used once, but all the pieces are there. The cape has never been taken out. It's I would consider it to be like new, because I didn't see one hair in it anywhere. And it comes in this nice case. Surprisingly, they're not that expensive. So I'll probably try and get $15 out of that. But, you know, last year, I probably could have got $100 for it. But I'm not into price gouging anybody. I took this cord out of something that I threw away. So that's just an extra cord, because you never, ever, ever throw away a cord. This is not complete. This is Scooby-Doo Playmobil, but most of the pieces are there. So people are always looking for pieces. You know, the children will play with it, lose a piece. So they're always looking on eBay or something to buy the pieces. So I will probably part those out. I don't know how much I'll get. I'll have to figure it out. I have to look at the comps on it. Okay. I probably had about 200 or 300 brand new bras and underwear. And I ended up giving them, I sold a lot of them $1. Now these have tags on them. And some had tags for $40, $50. This one has a tag for $42. But I had a big yard sale, put them on a tarp, $1. Surprisingly, I sold about maybe $100 worth. But I still had a whole pile left, so I took them to the Mormon thrift store, the Deseret Industries. Gave it to them. They'll disperse it to needy people. Hydration. But this time around, this is Calvin Klein, so I'm going to take these, I'm going to post them online on Poshmark or Mercari or whatever, and see if I can't make some money off of them, because they're all brand new with tags. Otherwise, they will get no tags. They'll get donated. So that goes in that bag. This is a nice bag, and I think I might use this for my Minneapolis trip. This is a personal, I think it's called personal item bag, and it's actually a backpack, and it's square, and it gets big. So I'm thinking about using that for my Minneapolis trip myself. Not like I really need more luggage, but I think it'll come in handy for certain items that we can use on the plane, or things that we want to get to right away when we get there. I hope I'm not being drowned out by the light behind me. I'm really running out of room, because I've been listing items. If I could turn the camera around, you'd be like, oh my gosh, Laura, your house. I've been listing items for the consignment sale, so I call this ATG season, and that's exactly what it is for me. My husband, God bless him, has been so patient, because, you know, a year ago he was flying this during the this time, all the time. So he would only be home periodically, and I would try to make sure it was cleaned up the best I could when he was home. So anyway, this is a little bit of a fooling thing. What do these look like? They look like Apple earbuds. They are not. They belong to a regular headphone jack. But all you have to do is get a adapter that goes to your iPhone or iPad. But I call these counterfeit, so I can't sell them, but I can use them. They weren't actually, I don't know if they were actually considered counterfeit, because they came with something along with that cord, and I just threw it away because it was like a generic iPod looking thing, and nobody knows how to do that stuff anymore. Okay. Here's I think this is a bed head. Yeah, bed head. What do you call that? Crimping iron? Yeah, crimp my hair. Actually, can grab some. I need to do it over here just to make sure it lays down. So, I don't see any outside wear except for the fact the package is missing. And I hate the packaging because it's that plastic bubble blister pack. And I hate those things. So, anyway, bed head. At consignment sale, $10. Now remember, I do have to pay my consignment fee too, so that brings it down a little bit, but it's well worth it to sell so much at one time. Okay, next thing. Lovely disposable face masks. I most likely will look to donate to these, but they're non-surgical, so I can't donate them to a nurse or anything like that, not even a nursing home. I remember back a year ago, well, more than a year ago, in March of 2020, a very good friend of mine was in a nursing home. She was in her 80s, and as soon as COVID hit, they locked them down. They were in their rooms 24 hours a day. They didn't come down to the cafeteria, nothing like that. They were locked in their rooms, no visitors, no nothing. But yet, her particular nursing home had a record number of COVID cases and deaths between both patients and staff, including her. She died from complications many months later, but she was one of my best friends. So. Rest in peace, Miss Barbara. Anyway, so I'll probably, because I don't need these, I have so many. For my husband being on dialysis, they give you tons of those things. Okay, that's nothing. This is, I think it's an HDMI cable. Yes, HDMI. These are little connectors. So, at best, I don't know, $4 or something. It's very long. So, maybe $5. So, that's one bag. I'm going to put some of this stuff back in here so that I can have room for the rest of it. I'm going to be scaling back a lot because my husband and I have a dream. And our dream is to, within the next year, we plan to buy a RV and live in it full time. So, hopefully, maybe this time next year, we'll be living in an RV. And I don't have room for all this stuff. So, unless I find a storage unit or something, well, I have a storage unit, unless I find something air conditioned. Otherwise, we want to travel, so might not be able to make it unless I do small stuff in the RV and post it and mail it. So, okay. Just a basic kitchen scale. No big deal, nothing fancy. And they've covered the barcode. So $5 at the sale. This is something that you don't see a lot of, but now with all the people doing do-it-yourself items, a lot of people are making their own baby mobiles. So this is just the arm, and you would attach whatever you make to the arm. So this is what it looks like. I believe I looked at it, and it was all complete. So that'll be $10 bill for me. Well, 10 minus my consignment fee. Sorry, I have an extreme thirst problem. And I hate to keep drinking it, but I have no choice. So this is a Chi. I think this has some decent value to it. $40. And it's in brand new condition. Just a little bit of an open box, which is easy enough to fix. So that'll be about $25. Took me forever to figure out what these were. These are Adidas. Brand new pair of Adidas golf shoes. Problem is, they're men's, and it's a 7.5. So unless I find a woman within size 9 that wants to wear blue golf shoes, these are way better looking than their traditional kind. So, but they're fairly expensive. They're like around $75. So I hope to sell those for about $50 because Adidas really doesn't lose their value. So, next thing is a Belkin surge protector. And it has a lot on it. Even has I think it has some USB ports too. Yes, it has 2 USB ports right there. And these are good quality. So I'll probably will, because I don't need any more. I have so many of these from buying auctions. That I'll probably sell this for about $10, and I feel very confident that it'll sell. Because this particular sale that I'm working with is everything you need from your pregnancy to your child almost becoming a teenager. Has junior clothes, women's clothes, shoes, toys, feeding. I mean, everything you could need. Everything. Big items, cribs, dressers, bouncers, everything. Plus it has home sale, which is everything that you can use in your home. There's very, very few limitations as far as what you can sell, except the fact that it can't be lewd or inappropriate, because kids don't need to see that stuff. They won't sell video games that are R-rated or mature, whatever it's called. Now this is a good item. This is a Monster Bluetooth speaker. And I believe I did look this up. I'm going to look it up for you right now. This item, oh, I thought it was on here. Well, darn. I think it's around $30. But it sounds really good because, of course, I have to try them. Almost done with the second bag, and then I have just one more. This is something that my husband and I looked at it and we're like, what? This is a Air Pro mask. This is a respirator for you to wear while you're jogging or doing anything, whatever it is. Like right now, as everybody knows, out west, there's so many fires burning. So this is something that you could wear while you're walking around. Uh, to This is a HEPA filter right here. It'll take all that smoke out of the air that you're breathing. And there's extra masks in here and everything. But it doesn't look like it was ever used. So that's what you get right there, a little armband. Looks kind of funny, but you know, I would use it if I needed to. And I think I was able to find it on here. I'm sorry. This is so light colored. Well, it won't scan, but if I recall, it was around $30. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I might post it for people that live out west, because it will really help, because I'm very sensitive to the smoke. And here in Las Vegas, we're getting a lot of smoke from those fires. And like some days you can't even see the mountains, because we're surrounded by mountains. We're in a valley, and you can't even see the mountains. They disappeared behind the smoke. So it's scary to watch. These are 3 pair of glasses. And they all match their little pouches. I thought these were so nice. 3 pairs. And they are reading glasses, 2.25. They're called iGuard. And the other colors are like blue and green. But they're really nice. If I could wear them, I would. I hate my glasses. And they've covered it up, so I'll have to blow it off so I can scan it. But 3 pairs of glasses, not bad. And they're not dollar store glasses. Don't ask me why they put this in a pouch, but this is a water hose. It may or may not have been used. I haven't looked that close yet, but it does run around $39. So that'll be something I could put at the consignment sale in the garage area. Because literally they have every department you need for your house. This is a microphone. I do have my karaoke machine, so I'll probably try it. But I don't know. Oh, it's a Pile, so it's a good brand. It is a good brand. So hopefully there's no issues with it. I can see the plug right here. It looks fine. So maybe they wanted a wireless one or for whatever purpose. But if it fits my karaoke machine, maybe I'll keep it. Even though we've never used a karaoke machine. It's nice to know it's over there. It's got disco lights and everything. So, next thing we come to is a health and beauty item, which not quite electronics, but this is a Elta MD skincare, and it's brand new. I always open them up to make sure nothing has come out of there. It runs about, I think it was about $30. Scan it. $34. So I'll probably Probably try and get about maybe 20 out of it, because it's also broad spectrum. So that's good. It's good for your skin. I knocked a box into my face, and it just scratched me all the way down. Got a big scratch. Last thing in this bag is something that I have no idea what it is. If anybody knows what this is, it's by TX System Smart Card Solutions. I'm almost thinking that if you have like the small registers with the iPad, that this is a tap. Is that what it looks like to anybody else? I think it's where you tap your debit card or your credit card. It also has the cord to it. So I'm pretty sure now, looking at it for a fifth or sixth time, that might be what it is. That it goes on to that. So, next bag, the final bag for this video. Oh, I actually have 2 bags. So, I hope you watch it to the end. I hope you like it. I have some adult, very cool knee pads, elbow pads, wrist guards. They sell for about, I think, $39. That's a great price, so $20 on that. I'm putting it in the other bag that I just emptied. This is an odd-looking Chinese, Asian type of all art, and it's got 2 little stands on each end to hold it up. $5. The core sells really well at the consignment sale. So that's $5. 2 crib sheets, $5. And they will sell, most definitely. See what a hodgepodge this palette was? I don't even know if I've showed you. Oh, I showed you like the microphone and this tap thing. Maybe that's about it for electronics. But the ones that I did get before, like I said, I told you what they were, but I didn't bring them. Disposable dog diapers, and they sell really well. Believe it or not, there's a need for those out there. Shoot, my dog might need them someday soon. Poor little thing. I think this is the other crib sheet. This is kind of interesting. I like this. I just don't have a need for it. You know, when, if you've ever gone to a farmer's market and you go to the people who sell the salsa or the dips, they have those little containers where you open it up and you have a little spoon, or you just put the pretzel in there or whatever. Well, that's what these are. They're the little containers. And they each come with a little spoon. Like this. And it just sits in there. Oops. Like that. And it sits on a tray. There's one of 4 and one of 2. So I'm going to ask $20 for this. USB-C 9-port multifunctional converter. That'll be a $10 bill. A dog nail file. I'm going to try this on my dog and see if she'll let me do it. Because for some reason, every time she comes back from the groomers, her nails are sharp. They say that, they cut them, but they don't cut them and file them. This is expensive. It shocked me. This is Gillette Norelco. No, I think it's Gillette. one blade. It comes with the blade. It comes with the cover. It comes with one cartridge, which is open, but there's no wear at all on it. And then it comes with extra blades. And then the power cord is underneath it. Sells for $79. $79 and up. I saw them as high as $93. So that'll be something that I will end up putting online rather than taking to the consignment sale, because it's hard. I can't really show how it looks. It's Philips Norelco, so I can't show how it looks. So I can take pictures a lot easier. So that'll be better. I'm going through this bag fairly quickly. Here's some gel pens that are white, so you can write on the black paper. And actually, they're not that cheap. They're like $20. So that's a $10 bill. And that's, if I say it's a $10 bill and it's going to the consignment, that's before my fee that I pay. That's what I'll price it at. So I'll get less. And I don't tell what my fee is because that's none, yeah. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Anyway, here's the Xbox controller. Looks brand new inside. It's wired, so it's not as expensive as some, but it's still $40. So it's gonna be $25. $25. It's your holla. One more bag. You wouldn't believe this incredible mess I have over here. Here's a jewelry kit, but it's not actually complete. It's missing most of the pieces that go to it, but it does have all the tools. It's not that expensive. It's got the bags and it's got the cards for you to put your earrings on. It's only like $16, so I'll probably put it for $8 at the consignment sale because crafts sell wonderfully. I'll be getting rid of a lot of my crafts at this sale because of us moving out, and I haven't had time with me doing this actually more than full time. I haven't been able to do it, so it makes me sad because I really enjoy it, but I can't make a living on it. I end up giving everything away, which makes me mad. I just can't help myself. Okay. I don't know if anybody can tell what these are. But what they are is hand sanitizer bottles for your wrist. You fill it up and you wear it on your hands, so you just like that, and you get hand sanitizer. Now, for when we go to Minneapolis, I was thinking, since we'll be being around a lot of people we don't know, and I'm going to the Mall of America and all that it might be helpful to give these out to people, because God knows I have a ton of hand sanitizer. But there's a whole box of them. So if I fill them up and then hand them out to everybody, that would be kind of fun, you know, little gift. It's good to be nice. I forgot to give these to my granddaughter before she left to go back to Houston, but brand new socks. So they started school today, but over there in Houston, so I'm hoping to hear from them. These are fun because this is the last item. No, I have 2 more items. These are for succulents, like little baby cactus. But they're Groot from Star Wars. I think, no, Guardians of the Galaxy. Sorry, Star Wars fans. I'm not a sci-fi person. But they hold your little succulent in there. And there's 4 of them in one box. So I haven't decided if I'll sell them singly or as a set yet, but I think they're just adorable. His face just makes you feel warm and cozy. All right, this did not come in this palette, but I got a whole. Whew, I got so many of these at one time from a Target palette last year when winter was over, and these are going to come back really strong now. They're flannel sheets, and I love them. I always keep some for myself. These are twin, so they probably go like $10. But the Kings, I tend to keep some of them because my husband sleeps very cold. Even right now, when it's 110 degrees. Well, it's not now, but it's been really hot here in Vegas this year. He sleeps with 2 electric blankets, so I don't even sleep anywhere near him. But the dog likes it. So this is the last item I'm going to show you. This is a Christmas wreath, and it is lighted. So it's really pretty, and I think I'll be able to sell it pretty well. So I hope you enjoyed this, even though it was just a hodgepodge of stuff. I'd like you to see, if you're buying electronics palettes, that if you look at the manifest, you have to go into it with very low expectations. I take those. This is how my friend and I do it. I also do it by the amount for each item, which I'm going to tell you. But my friend and I always look at the first 5 or 6 things, maybe 10 things, because the first 10 or maybe more, maybe like 20 items on here are all over $100. And let's see, what did I get? I also got one of those Furbo dog cameras where you can watch them on your phone, and the top, there's 2 parts that go on top that are glued together. They're wood. They'll come apart. So I'll just put some glue on it, some Gorilla Glue, and it'll work just fine. People don't want to fix things, and I don't blame them, because you just paid a lot of money for it. So it's, I definitely don't blame them. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of items on here. 293 items. So I'm going to take the $816 and divide it by 293. So I paid $2.78 for each item. I sold the watch for $200. So what do you think? That's pretty good to me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, just leave me a thumbs up. If you like me, hit that subscribe button. I don't have anything coming in for a while because I have so much, but I will give you a preview of the consignment sale as they go along. And if you are in or around Las Vegas around that time, the first few days, like I think it's the 15th or 16th, you can register as a new mom if you are pregnant or have a child under 1, and you get to pre-shop before everybody else, which is always huge. I mean, as far as me as a reseller, I want all my baby stuff in there by that time, because it is going to blow out and we have to restock it again. And then they also have the VIP, where it's for 2 people. You get 1 shopping bag, which is really nice. It's like a $20. To me, I would pay $20 for the shopping bag, and 2 people for $20. And then you get to shop before everybody, except for the people who are consigning there. So you get first choice at everything. And then they have so many pre-sales. If you go to astheygrowsale.com, you will see it, all the pre-sales. And then on Saturday, a lot of items are listed for um, discount. This is an item right here. If you see this red dot, that means it's 25% off on Saturday or 50% off on Sunday. Unless you bought a VIP ticket, then you get to shop earlier than everybody else for those sales. So anyway, that's once again, that's in Las Vegas. So if you live in California and you're expecting a child, it's well worth the money to drive out here. I know gas is expensive out there. It's expensive here too, but if you need a lot of stuff, bring a truck and load it up, and you'll be great. You'll be golden. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm sorry this went so long. I've just rambled and rambled. And I'll talk to you next time. This is Laura the Liquidation Lady saying bye. Stay hydrated.